Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. You guys are probably wondering, like, what's going on, Gray? What's up with that intro? Well, I'm trying to play around with a few things. Sorry, I wanted to make sure this was set so I can make sure that everything is working smooth. I'm playing around with some new things. So you know how I usually have the Gray Exchange on Tuesday night. So I want to leave that for whenever I have, let's say, a guest or whatnot. And I got some people I'm working with coming down the road, so that should be awesome. But let me go ahead and say what's up to some of you folks in chat and see who's all in here this evening. What is up, Hawkeye? Good to see you, brother. Arkansas whoop-ass. Zane is giving the kittens a quick bath. Awesome, Za. Joe Morgan, Donna, Garden Koi, Independent Marine. You see here, JT, Wild Nesting, Deneen, Don Lyons, Milo on the ready, Gina Queen. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I don't repeat names so it doesn't take forever, right? Allison Sherman, Pony Girl. Let me see here. Yeah, you guys are talking it up, huh? Dragon, what is up, brother? Always good to see you. Homestead Oz, OFC Nation, Rena LaRue, Pony Girl. Always great to see everyone again. Right on. Colleen Rich. Let me see. Leona Riley, OFC. Did I say OFC? Probably. I'm a repeater. Old Mutt, good to see your brother. Sheila, Lori D, Klingon Princess. Oh, and Klingon Princess. I'm only waiting on the one package. It'll be here tomorrow, and then I'll be able to get your stuff out. And funny enough, Klingon, I was shocked that for some reason Amazon won't ship certain things to California. Drop ship. I don't know. Weird stuff. What's up, Ghetto Prepper? Barbara, Cellar Door, Jan, Gardner Josh, Chief Prepper, Justin. You see here, was that it? I thought I saw Alien in here as well. If you are an alien here, I appreciate you. Pantry Mama, what's up? Forest Food. I always mess this one up. Food Forest Permaculture. Ark Wild Man. Tiny Titan. Oh, man. Joni. S. Moore. Leona. I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? Jeff Sams. I think I covered everybody in here already. I think I got everybody. Hopefully I did. Daily Prepper, what is up? I just saw you. Still waiting on my commercial dehydrator. Right on, Daily Prepper. All right, so Belay Prepper 1970. How we doing? JM at the Nut House, always good to see you. Love your content. So Red Burning Fires just popped in as well. I'm trying to keep an eye out and watch myself on the screen. Gatto 8566. Arleth. I think I got everybody. Hold on. Patricia. I'm trying to catch them as they're coming in, folks. Bryce, what is up? Eyes wide open. Late, but wouldn't miss it. Hello from Ohio. Ms. Me, how you doing? North Shore Preparedness. Always good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. All right, so I think I got everybody. Northern Girl won't be making it tonight. She is looking for campers. I told her, I said, have fun. That'd be pretty cool. Hopefully it works out for her. Hopefully she can find what she needs. Tina West, Stars Prepper. I know you guys are like, great, start with the show. And it is a happy Tuesday. Very happy Tuesday. All right, folks. So, let's talk preparedness, right? Let's refocus on what we need to be, to pay attention to. And I'm going to give reasons why. Vanessa Kitty, how you doing? Did I see Shadow Scout Sweet? Always good to see you, brother. And, preparedness, man. Preparedness is something that we really, really need to focus on, folks. And I'm also going to share some information. I was talking to Rip Curl earlier today, and he had sent me a text, and I wanted to do some research on what he sent me. And I talked to him about it, and I said, I want to share this thing with you guys. So a lot of things we need to kind of go over. All right. So, let me see here. Hopefully I didn't so much to refocus on. Exactly. And there's so much in the media, in the news. People are probably expecting me to talk about the whole General Miley situation and all that, hodgepodge of stuff. But I think, there's certain things out of our control that we pay attention to and be aware of. But we need to focus on ourselves, our families, our friends, our MAG members, people that are in this community. We need to focus on kind of that kind of stuff, if that makes sense. And so let me see here. What do I want to do first? Okay, so let me knock some stuff up before I get deep into this and I forget, because Lady Gray will kill me. First of all, Hawkeye, I did receive the other jar of honey, Hawkeye. So I appreciate that, Hawkeye. Thank you so much for that, brother. And also, I had a special visit from Jeff Riffle. I got to meet a subscriber. Jeff came and visited me. I thought it was awesome. Me and Jeff had a conversation, probably him and his wife. We had a conversation for probably about, I don't know, 20 to 40 minutes, somewhere in there. I'm not good with time. Not my home. Awesome. What else did I have? Oh, and Jeff brought me, so he made these homemade sausages, and I told Jeff I'm not going to eat them all because I wanted to show you guys. So he brought me these homemade, like kind of like Slim Jims. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to focus on that. Maybe if I block my face, it'll focus on that. So Jeff made these and brought them to me. Some have jalapeno in them. Some are just normal beef sticks, as I call them. Jeff might correct me. They might be pork for all I know, but they taste great. So thank you, Jeff Riffle. It was nice meeting you and your wife. I thought that was awesome. And I know JT and Gene W and Jeff and some other folks were talking about doing a little get together, maybe have a dinner or hang out. We're going to figure out something. A lot of you Florida preppers have been asking. So we're going to try to put something together. And as that develops, I will let you guys know, whoever wants to be involved. I think it'll be really cool. A little meet and greet hangout, with all of us. And not just because Grey's a creator. I want to hang out because we're all in the same mindset. Who ships honey? Lori D. It's what is this company called? Here, maybe I'll put this close to the camera. Lori D. You might be able to see if it'll focus on that. That's the company. Honey Feast, small batch beekeeper honey. They do ship. They have this kind of honey. They have a bunch of different kinds of honey. They also have honeycombs. I thought it was pretty interesting. I looked to research the company. They're small. They are a very small company. It's pretty cool what they do, to be honest with you. Right on, North Shore. Right on, brother. So let me see. I got that. I got Jeff. I got Hawkeye, and now Lady Grey. So Lady Grey says, she's like, why don't you ever show some of our stuff that we get from our garden? And I said, I don't know. I just never think about it. It never pops in my head. And this is our first year gardening, and I guess she wanted me to show some of our stuff. So I took some of the stuff off what she has. And I don't know if this is going to show well on camera. I know it looks like a bowl of vegetables, but it is. Like I said, this is I don't know if it's gonna focus on it or not. We got a nice big old green pepper. I'm only pulling one at a time because we've been harvesting for a while. I don't know if it's gonna show. It looks like it's focusing on this. We got some red peppers, green peppers, nice tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, lots of peppers, right? And these are our yellow pear tomatoes. I kind of threw those in there as well. I don't know, it doesn't want to focus, but you know how the camera goes. And also we have a bunch. I put these in a jar to kind of show you guys. I don't know if it's going to focus on that or not. There it is. Some Thai chili peppers. And some of these are from the seeds that folks sent me via in the mail. So let me throw that together so I don't lose any of this. But we have a lot of other stuff in the garden. I probably should do another garden update or something like that and show you folks, because we got bush beans, pole beans. I think that's what they're called, pole beans. Technically, as Lady Grey always says, she's the gardener, not me. But she is teaching me. We're learning. I'm learning a lot of information from you guys, the subscribers. And that's a key takeaway from this video is you, the subscribers. Not only are you people that watch this content, but you guys are the interactiveness and the comments and what you do is very helpful to a lot of other people that are still getting into this. And you know what? I'm going to start throwing this banner back up because I want everybody to say, I want to thank you all as always. And I want down there, I put spread the word of preparedness. All right. Lady T Survival, what's up? Let me see. There's probably a few people that have popped in here. Kim's Farm Life, Stuart. Let me see. I just kind of back up a little bit. Lori, I said, what is up? And I think Patricia and a few other folks I may have missed. Thanks, Homestead Austin. I appreciate that. Green Thumb Prepper. Let me see here. I think I caught up. I got everybody situated. Get 2 pounds. Did you use bras to support it? GTP. Oh, GTP 2 pounds. Oh, Klingon. That's great. Rebel Prepper, what is up? So a lot of people, when you click on a video, I know you follow a lot of different YouTube content creators, and you know they're going live, and you click on them, and you're like, okay, you're waiting to see, and what are they going to talk about? And usually you can kind of get an idea from the title. A lot of people will not, or not say will not, but kind of skip over the description. And I wanted to share with you tonight's description that I put down and below, and there's a reason why I'm doing that, and also there's some additional information down below in regards to the description. So I'm going to pull up my description right here. Gray, you can get it together. Come on, buddy. Where did I leave that? I left it right in here under description. And I want to share this description with you folks. Let me minimize this so I can see and share my screen because I can't see the chat when I do this. So let me switch this over to chat. Oh, I guess I got to hit what I want to share first, and then I can see the chat. All right. So I want to read this to you because it was important to me in the description. And, you know, I want to feel like we're community strong. I almost want to use that hashtag, you know what I mean? Community strong. I don't know if it exists out there or not. So today, this is the description down below in the video. It says, let's talk preparedness and how it's never too late to start. That's what I want to tell a lot of you folks out there. Some of you folks that might just be coming across this channel or other channels out there like it. It's never too late to start. Things can get overwhelming at times, and you ask yourself, where do I start? What do I get? How much do I need? So, and then I put, let's discuss these questions on the live stream and figure out what preparedness means to you and how can you help others who may be less informed. Many of us in this community are full of knowledge. That means you guys as well, not just the content creators, but you guys, the subscribers, are full of knowledge as well. From survival skills, gardening, canning, bushcrafting, primitive fire starting skills, and so on. Let's share this wealth of knowledge and spread the word of preparedness. Together, we are strong. We are community strong. And that's, I should have put that hashtag in there, right? Community strong. I guess I should stop sharing that so you can see me. There we go. I don't know how that looked, if it did that infinity thing or not. And yes, North Shore, you're exactly right. There's always that. What's up, Tennessee Tactical? Yes, Tennessee Tactical, it was, and I'm out of that rut. I had a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls, a lot of, the community came out and community came out strong, from content creators to subscribers to just people in general, man. Let me see here. Let me make sure small channels that teach things. Yes. So Milo on the Reddit, that's another thing I want to discuss. So a lot of us, we focus a lot on, let's say, 5 channels, 10 channels, whatever, you know, I'm subscribed to dozens of channels. So here's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to ask you guys, if you guys get an opportunity to kind of get out your comfort zone a little bit and type in some things in YouTube. And what I mean by that is type in the word homestead or stuff like that, and check out, some channels may only have 100 subscribers. Some channels may have 1 million subscribers, whatever the case may be. Type in gardening, type in, bushcrafting, survival, all these different things, and try to, I guess, encompass and open your horizons up to the point where check out some of these new channels, because that's what I'm doing. I have found several great channels. I mean, conversating with them on their chats and stuff like that, and stuff on email now. We're sharing each other's information. And what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to start bringing these channels on the show, doing some interviews to expose you guys to other channels outside of the realm of things. You know, we have these specific channels that we talk about a lot, but there's a lot of channels. There's a lot of channels on YouTube that have phenomenal content. And they're just not getting pushed. A lot of channels get suppressed, even if they're about gardening or homesteading or whatever the case may be, or cooking. And there's so many great YouTube videos out there that teach skills and have great knowledge to share with this community. And I want to expand upon that and kind of find these folks and share them with you as well. Let me see, North Shore. Yeah, you're good at that, finding them. Car, beware the kimonos, car scar. I'm trying to understand what commonness is huge. The commonness is huge. Gotcha. Let me see here. Arc Wildman must be saying something good because I saw something pass on. That's a great showcase. New prepping channels. Thanks. Yeah. And Franny, I want to go beyond prepping channels. Sometimes we use prepping in a term. I've even pondered changing my name to GreyMan Preparedness, because I don't want to limit the viewership in regards to just prepping, because prepping is a term and it has its place in what it does and who we are. But there's more to it in the preparedness community. And beyond just the word prepping, because there's bushcrafting, there's survivaling, there's gardening, there's homesteading, there's all these other different skill sets and channels out there that go beyond just the term prepping. So that's what I kind of want to expand my reach into the community and their communities. I want to start bringing these other communities, because they have literally these little homestead communities, these little gardening communities. I've started working with some of them, not working with them, but talking with them. And it's just very intriguing. Someone told me the problem that I had the other day wasn't squash bugs. Man, I wish I had, I think it's Boots and Homestead. I had their stuff somewhere. Let me see if I could find it. I'm trying to search. My desk is full of stuff because Lady Grey wanted me to make sure I have all the stuff here. Where was it at? God, I probably can't find it now. That sucks. But I talked about them the other day. They sent me this soap. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, it was Boots and Bounty Homestead. I was watching some of their live streams and it was pretty cool. But yeah, Boots and Bounty Homestead, came across them and started watching their content and was like, wow, you guys have good stuff. This is great knowledge. And they've been teaching me a few things that I've missed about squash and stuff like that. Very, very intriguing to learn some of this stuff. And every once in a while, which is really cool, is I find some of you guys on their channels in chat, things like that. You know, I was floating around. I was on Magic's live stream. I mod for Magic Prepper. When I can, sometimes I get busy, but Matt's understandable. Very nice guy. And I know you guys who know Magic Preppers, but also like I like to float around a lot and just kind of mess around and see what I come across. What's up, Comrade Radio Tiger 454? Pantry Mama, did I say what's up? I hope I did. So that being said, okay, the next thing I want to talk about is why we need to spread the word about preparedness, okay? This kind of gets a little serious in the aspect of there's a lot of folks out there who are not familiar. What's up, Kit? P31. There's a lot of awesome Shadow Scout. There's a lot of things that have been transpiring, and let me share some of this with you folks. I'm kind of going to bounce through it quick. I'm not going to spend on it too much, but I just want to give you an iteration of why I feel that we, as a community, we need to start spreading it to our friends, to our family. I know people say, well, you know, these prepper people, they're crazy. No, we're not. No, we're not. And I think people are opening up their eyes to preparedness. And that's why I'm kind of jumping between the word prepping and preparedness a bit. So let me share my screen and explain why I feel that we need to share more information out there, because this is happening way too often. Too many things have transpired. If we learned a few things last year, you know, remember when Texas got frozen? There's been a lot of bad things that have transpired. But even now as we speak, there's things happening. So let me add this to the screen. If you look at this, it says Justin, over 360,000 without power in Houston area after Hurricane Nicholas made landfall altogether along the Texas coast this morning. That was 13 hours ago. I had something else here, but I know Louisiana is also having an outage. I can't find it, or maybe I did. Maybe I have it here. Nope. Here. Nope. All right. Let me see. That's that. All right. So here's another issue. Bank of America predicts oil could hit $100 per barrel in case of severe weather, winter cold snap. So they're expecting this winter to be extremely cold. So we had an extremely hot summer. We had a lot of droughts this year. And, you know, Bank of America is saying that, you know, they're pondering, they're thinking that if we get a heavy cold snap this year, crude oil or oil in general can go up about $100 per barrel in case of a winter cold snap. Now, I think it's roughly between 62 and 67 right now. And if you look at gas prices, just jumped again here in my local area. They're about $3 now, $3.05 in certain areas. And that's just not, it doesn't stop there. It says Europe's gas shortage could see rest of the world's paying larger heating bills this winter. So this is natural gas. This is natural gas prices have risen more than 35% in the past month amid lower supplies and a surge in demand. As of course the health crisis hit, economies of the world, as all the economies of the world start to reopen. Some experts are now pointing to Europe, where supply is at 16% below 5-year average, a record low for this time of year. What else do we got? Is this something I wanted to talk about? Oh, so yeah. So this is a company, Airbus. CEO says supply chain is in a difficult spot. It says Montreal Airbus is seeing mounting pressure on the aerospace supply chain, and managing the problem is key to the industry's recovery. The head of the European plan maker said on Tuesday. So they're talking about the supply chain. Here's another issue. Small businesses, optimism about our future conditions fall to an 8-year low. Hiring difficulties hit 48-year high. 48-year high in regards to hiring. Everywhere you see, there's now hiring signs. And, you know, some people feel that the stimulus was at fault for this, but I don't know. I'm not a genius when it comes to the economic aspect of everything and how everything works together. But I'm just trying to get you guys aware that there's a multitude of different things that are transpiring. And I think here, this is something I wanted to right over here. Let me see. Because people are talking about Christmas and stuff, and Rudy did a good video today on that. But anyways, here it says combined data from Southern California ports of Los Angeles along the beach. August 34th reported that 4 new shipping records were set since August 27th. On August 30th, there were 129 ships in the vicinity of the ports, an increase of 5 over that weekend, a total of 73 ships anchored offshore. Why such a backlog? During this time of year, the answer is partly simple. Christmas, holiday, and Black Friday shopping scheduled in just 2 months. Christmas is right around the corner. Winter is approaching. But there's more than just this annual holiday shopping frenzy. Over prior decades, United States retailers have favored, and this is the problem. Here's a big issue, is the way the United States runs, the retailers run their businesses. It's called a just-in-time inventory method. Just-in-time inventory method. Google that. You can find some very intriguing information about the just-in-time inventory method. And I can't see chat, folks, so as soon as I get back, I'll jump over and chat. I said this method relies on the frequent deliveries instead of storing a large supply of inventory. So basically, they keep the stores as barren as possible to save money. And whenever they need stuff, excuse me, they order it from the warehouse, hoping that the warehouse can get it delivered from wherever it may be. If it's from California or from overseas or wherever, the problem is the shipping issue. Not only just the shipping, but the containers and all the other stuff that's associated with the shipping and the supply chain. Anyways, this method reduced costs for retailers while requiring factories and warehouses to be promptly supply goods. That is where the pressure is currently being felt. I'm not going to mention that news network, but CEO Soren Soku said that the U.S. economic stimulus money is currently driving demand and the trade pipeline is bursting at the seams. And was that it? Did I have all that? And then this is the other thing I wanted to show you when I was talking about Texas, because it's Texas. This is how much the power outages in these areas, and Louisiana is also dealing with 95,000 people without power in southeastern Louisiana due to Hurricane Ida. All right, so great. Let's get back to stop sharing my screen and get back to chat. Boy, I talk too much. All right, so let me go. I'm going to kind of back up a little bit and see if I missed anything in chat, because I saw a couple at GreyMan's. Creative Redundancy, what is up? Thorhaven Farm, how you doing? Great to be here. Catch you live in a few weeks. Right on, Thorhaven. I appreciate that. Consider the ant. That was a good one from Christmas from AP. I told my husband that the kids are getting food items in Christmas instead of any other stuff. Consider the ant. That's a pretty good idea. Food items or things that are more of a necessity versus a, than entertainment. Now, don't take away from that. If you want to get them some great books or some board games, in case you do have a power outage or some issue, you want to keep their minds occupied during certain situations. So there's things that you want to, purchase for your children or young adults to keep them occupied while, you're going through a difficult time, be it, a power outage or a storm or something really bad, Let me see here. Let me try to back up just a little bit more and make sure I didn't miss at GreyMan's. Joe Morgan, I've been helping people get better armed and build their own stuff over the last year. That's awesome, Joe. Being knowledgeable in regards to the firearms and firearm safeties and the ways to use a firearm, all that stuff like that is also another key important thing. The prepping preacher says, now some of us are crazy, right? Right. I hear you, brother. I get called crazy sometimes too, so don't feel bad, man. As soon as you're a prepper, huh? And that's the thing, man. It's gotten a lot of different issues. Yarn prepper, what is up? Let me see. Farm and HVAC. It's coming better. Be smart with your money. Exactly. Not my home. 48-year high must be good cannabis. Right. Oh, man. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to scroll back through. Let me try to catch up back in chat. Entertainment is a must for preparedness. Milo on the ready. You said it. Awesome, brother. Because a lot of people forget that little bit of aspect. Deck of playing cards, some board games and things like that. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a little bit of a break from just dealing with the issue, especially when it comes to children. You want to keep their mind constantly going, and teach them things, teach these children stuff like, when you're out in the garden, say, hey, why don't you join me out in the garden? Let me show you a few things, because that's where it starts. Our children are our future. And if we need to pass this information along to them, and get them involved in what we're doing in preparedness. You know what I mean? Take them on camping trips, teach them how to fish, teach them if you go hunting. There's so many skills out there that we can pass on to our children so that our future generations, at least from our perspective, they'll have some sort of knowledge moving forth. I saw another gray Tiger had a question for you. Well, I went out today and did some stocking, ordered a Berkey, planted my fall garden, and I'm now canning chili. That's awesome, Tiger 454. Let me see if I can back up and catch Tiger's question. Let me see here. And thank you for that, for bringing my attention to that. I'm scrolling backwards so I can't see current text. Tiger, where are you at? I wish I could just search and type in Tiger's name. Let me see here. Tiger 454. Hello, JT. I saw that one. Hello, Patriot. Mailed your toothache plant today. Tiger 454. If you could, let me see. Let me try to go back just a bit more. Where is it at? I can't find it. Tiger 454. If you can send that question, I would be great to answer that for you. Being in Florida with weather, how can they think we are crazy? I know, right, Kit? What's up, Jeremy Taylor? How you doing? So, Tiger, if you can ask your question, I do apologize for missing that question. Once I get in a roll, I just start rolling, and it gets a little confusing. We have 153 people in chat. That is amazing. That is amazing. And thank you. If you guys can hit that like button, I truly appreciate that. Jam the House says, have you played any of the conflicted card games? I have not, Jam. Sounds interesting. I'll have to look that up. Looking to get a radio. Was thinking of Baofeng. Use some guidance. So Tiger 454, yes. The Baofeng is a great shift radio. And what I mean by that is, poop hits the fan kind of radio. Because thank you, Jeremy Taylor. Appreciate you being here as well. The Baofengs, unless you're going to move forward and try to get your license, let's say your ham radio license, or because you have to have a ham radio license to transmit on a Baofeng. They're great radios. And this is me, I'm not an expert on radios by no means, but you want to research the type of Baofeng that you get, because there's many iterations out of it out there. So when you look at there's some ham radio channels that do really good work on breaking down these Baofengs. You want to get the proper antenna. Right now, the Baofengs that I have set, I have them set as scanners. They kind of pick up, emergency frequencies and stuff like that, the weather stations, and I got it programmed to go. On a daily basis, I use stuff like FRS, GMRS, which is like the radios that you would see at, let's say, any camping store or any big box store. They're good for short distances, up to a few miles. In regards to, let's say, if you're trying to keep in touch with some of your neighbors, or if you're out in the woods and you're camping and you have, you're in a small radius and it's kind of a flat area, or, because when it says 35 miles on that package or 50 miles or whatever they may say, some of the issues is that it has to be peak to peak and clear line of sight. And that's where people get misconstrued, because if you buy a radio and you spend that kind of money on it, and there's some really good radios out there, but I would say do some research, Tiger 454, in the aspect. Maybe I'm trying to get someone who's an expert at this on the channel. I've been talking to him for a while, but he's a very busy person, and he has reviewed many different types of radios. And I also would like to get a ham radio person on here as well, like let's say Comrade or something like that. And that's a good person to talk to, Comrade Radio. These people that focus on that and have that knowledge base a lot more than I do. Because I think they would have some better information for you. Arkansas Prepper Network, I think, also does radios. There's a few channels out there, but I would like to get someone on and kind of interview them in that, because CB radios, ham radios, shortwave, there's so many different types of radios out there that together they make you a well-prepared individual, because then you have radios across the board. And I think, if I recall correctly, I know Canadian Prepper talked about radios a while back as well. And he was talking about having a variety of radios because they all have their different functions and different reasons for having them. All right, so let me see here if I can back up a little bit here and see if I missed anything. I probably did. Why is everything? What's that, Billy Bird Outdoors? Musical instruments and books for learning them. Great for kids and adults. Awesome, Joni. Yeah. We use as a scanner. Yep, Don Lines is absolutely right. See, and this is what I love about the community. You guys are full of information. Again, and here's the big thing. Grizzly Survival, what is up? Big Dog, what is going on? Rebecca, our tent life. Right? 2 Vienna sausages. Our tent life, I have two beef sticks that Jeff Riffle sent me. I don't even know if Jeff's in chat or not. Freaky Geek, what is up? All right, Big Bear. I just saw Big Bear somewhere. Big Bear Prepper 1, what's up, brother? Let me see. Wild nesting. Did I get you? Pin. Let me see. I saw something. Vinay. Hello. Let me see here. Billy Bird, we got to kind of try to keep the chat clean. A lot of people watch with their families. They watch GreyMan content with their families. So we kind of keep it a little bit clean here. I do apologize. I don't want to think I'm trying to censor anybody, but people watch this with their children. So we try to keep it somewhat clean, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for Dragon. Dragon must have passed on some great information. Let me see. I need to check out early tonight, gang. Good evening. Jeff, I appreciate just being here just for a few minutes, man. Just coming in and hanging out with us for a few minutes is awesome. All right. Let me see here. I think I've caught up. Let me make sure my rambling has stopped and I'm thinking of what I got going on here. Let me try to regroup. Also in the garden, maybe I'm looking at all this garden stuff, and we have pumpkins going, we have cantaloupe going, a couple squash, we have sunflowers, we have a variety of sunflowers that just sprouted. What else? We got a lot of different things popping, and what I'm going to do with the garden is, being that I'm in Florida, our growing season is kind of like perpetual in the aspect that it really doesn't get cold in my area. So I'm going to try to I'll do some more garden updates here. Some of the tomato plants are starting to die off because it's been nasty hot here, and I've been giving them nutrients and I've been giving them, water when needed, but they're not doing so well. But I'm letting them kind of run their life cycle per se. They've given us probably hundreds of these little yellow pear tomatoes, but you can see they're very small. And the reason they're not very acidic, and they make great little snacks. What's up, Prepper Book Club? What's up, CJ Marauder in the house? All right, let me see if I can catch up to anything. So, on to what I wanted to, a couple other things I want to talk about is Rip had talked to me about, and you guys have probably heard this in the news a lot, is about hospitals that are being jam-packed, that are full to capacity and stuff like that. What is hot in your area? We hit 109 today. Wow, Milo, you must be out in that desert region. It was about 91 here in my area, and I think the heat index was about almost 100. And it's a humid heat, if that makes any sense, Milo. I know dry heat and humid heat kind of differ a little bit. Let me see here. What's up, Voodoo Queen? And I don't know if I said what's up, Leona. Where was I talking? So I wanted to share a website with you so that if you or someone in your family or a friend does get sick or has an issue and they need to go to a hospital, I found a website because Rip had sent me the thing about talking about. He said, hey, man, in your area, the hospitals are pretty jam-packed. Your ICUs are full. So me being the guy that I am, I wanted to do a little research, and I found a website that I want to share with you guys. This website will be linked down below in the description. Let me kind of give you a brief idea how it works. So let me switch gears here and pull that up for you guys. And I know people are saying, is it really important? Great. Yes. If you get hurt, or if someone has whatever illness or whatever, you don't want to go to a hospital and say, I'm sorry, we're packed, you can't come in here, or a hospital that has a lot of people that have a transmissible disease per se, if you guys get what I'm saying. And there's a matter of fact that made me think of something else I need to talk to you guys about, but let's go ahead and do this. And let me show you how this website works. Again, it'll be linked down below in the description. All right. So what I liked about this website that I came across, Rip had one similar, and I told him about this one when we talked on the phone earlier today. So let's say you live in, I don't know, let's kind of zoom in somewhere. These are all the numbers of hospitals in these areas. So let's say you live in Georgia, right? And look how it turns. This is how many hospitals we have in our country. Plenty. So I'm going to zoom in. And where are we at? Let me click on this one. So this is in Georgia, okay? Let me scroll down a little bit so you guys can see this. Let me move the map up. So when you click on the hospital near your area, you can zoom right into the cities and states and wherever you want to zoom into. This is for the entire globe. This includes Alaska and Hawaii, even some areas down below, and I think U.S. Virgin Islands. So the Medical Center of Peach County, Navicent Health in Byron, Georgia, gives you the address, type of facility that it is. And it's always about a week behind, I've noticed. So it says occupancy, inpatient beds, 152.6, used 29, total 33. So if you click on this here, this is going to bring up another screen and it breaks everything down. Excuse me, folks. It'll kind of break down of how many beds that they have on hand. They're above capacity at this place. So they're at 152.6 capacity. And you can kind of see they have 29 beds of 19. It talks about adults, pediatric. It tells you the type of patients and all the stuff like that, emergency visits. So it gives you a lot of information. And I think a website like this might be beneficial to you guys in the preparedness community, just in case, let's say you have to go to a hospital for something outside of just the health crisis or whatnot. I think it would be kind of beneficial in that aspect. So let me back out of this and show you just a little bit more. Let me scroll up here. You can pick whatever that you want to here. Let's say if you're in, I don't know, let me pick somewhere else. Let's go. I'll use Florida, for instance. I'll click on Florida. You can pick on the county too if you want to pick up a county. Let's go to a county that I know is probably Duval County. That was a good one. So let's view Duval County in Florida. So it's going to bring up Duval County and the hospitals associated in that area. And so if you notice, let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can see this better. If you look at this right here, it'll tell you if it's blue, it's good. Green is still good. Yellow, it starts getting thing. But if it's red like this, not so good. So if I click on this blue one right here, and kind of, look at this information here, I'll click this and it's going to tell me that out of their 22 beds used, adult inpatient beds, they're only at 29%. So that might be a hospital. If you have an emergency or a situation and it's not too far of a drive, it might give you an option to go to. So this is down in the, I think I call it hospital link or something like that, down below, website hospital link or whatever I call it in the description. Maybe, add it to your bookmarks is something that you can look forward to, share it with friends, that kind of stuff like that. And I do apologize. I missed a lot of chat. And Harvey Black, as I just popped on, I see, whoops, I need to get rid of that. Stop sharing. I do that all the time, man. Just trying to bounce around. Michigan Lifestyle. Hello. So, Harvey Black has my Discord link up there. Another great place for people to kind of share information, the way the Discord is set up. We have different regions kind of spread out. People share information that's going on in their regions. Let's say if you're in the Eastern USA, or if you're in a specific part of Texas, or you're up in, New York, or even in different countries, we have it set up. So if you get a chance, if you want to be part of Discord, that link is down below as well. Jeff, what is up? And I went over your beef sticks, Jeff, early on. All right. So hopefully I missed a lot of bit. Someone said great website. I think, let me see. JT, thank you. T Prada, what is up? Another fellow Floridian. I have to take the dog out. Not a problem. Life, someone said, hey, I'm going to miss your live. I'm like, don't worry about it. If you want to watch a live, catch it on replay. If you don't have time, don't worry about it. Life, I call it, not want to say real life, but life, what you have going on at home is your priority. If you have to go do things or spend time with family, that you need to do that. You don't need to watch me. You can always catch me. It's on video. You can always watch bits and pieces of it. You can skip through it, whatever the case may be. If you have more important things to do, I understand that. Family first. Do the things that you need to do. So let me go ahead and scroll down here. Let me see. 15 minutes smoking, 2 hours total in office. Let me see if I missed anything here. Let me get past that. All right. Moving on. Man, where are we at? It's been 40 minutes of great just rambling. Man, I've been running through some information tonight, huh, folks? Thank you all for being here. All 154 you amazing people. Truly appreciate you folks. We call our hospital the Band-Aid station. That's awesome, Jan. It's funny. I have on one of my medical bags, I have one that says ouch pouch versus, medical, like a, normal medical patch on there. Creative Redundancy says the real world sometimes is more important than ones on virtual. Second Life. Agreed, Creative. Dr. D, what is up? Catching the replays is great also. Yeah, it gives you time to pause. Here's what I've noticed is a lot of people will put the replays on or even watch the live streams. They'll go and cook or do some canning, or they'll be out in the garden and just let it play and then just kind of listen like it's like a podcast versus watching the video because, hey, it's just my face on here just talking, right? But the information, they're still, learning from it. They're still gathering their information. Some people like the live streams because they can interact and chat. But, it usually takes about 15 minutes after the live stream ends, and the live chat will replay. Let me see here. Our hospital is a place you want to go if you want. Right, Tiny Titan. Thank you for sharing that. We're also had a few other things I wanted to say. So a couple things I wanted to discuss. The Sunday shift report. Okay. That is, that show that I do on Sundays is more political, current events kind of stuff. And I do apologize for the last Sunday shift. It was a little dark, but we're past that. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to continue the Sunday shift report because you guys seem to really enjoy that kind of media that you get on at least once a week from me. I probably touch on topics others have talked about, but maybe you like the way I kind of tear things apart and show the articles and kind of go through that whole process. I'll use ouch pouch. We are trained. Right on, Milo. I figured you as a vet would understand that one. Agreed. I'm probably going to mess this up, but Dreed Ingobirth. Hopefully I got that right or close. Dreed Ingobirth. Big Pharma is very bad. And I got to go stuff and mist and anything else. I'll go back. Right on, Kit Carlson. Thank you. Where was that? Okay, so if you guys don't know, I do have I just started it a couple of weeks ago. I had to work out some kinks on BitChute. Okay. I wanted to link my YouTube to my BitChute. I had to contact their technical support so that my stuff on YouTube would cross over. But I plan on doing things on BitChute every once in a while, like maybe once a week or maybe every couple of weeks, whenever I have the time, to be honest with you. I took yesterday off. A lot of you folks were wondering what happened to me yesterday. I was with Little Miss Gray. We saw some horses. We were on the farm. We did some helping some folks out. I just spent the day with her. A lot of you guys suggested that, and it really uplifted me. Spending time with family is a great uplifter. Spending time with your kids is also just super beneficial to the heart and into the mind. Lori D, and that's why I kind of keep this. I'm not going to stop the Sunday shift reports, but I'm not going to monetize them no more. Every time I have the Sunday shift report monetized, YouTube kind of doesn't smack me hard. They just limit it and they get mad at me and they say, this is going to run limited ads. So I'm just not going to even take the risk of monetizing them. I'm just going to leave them as is. They do garner a lot of attention and they do get a lot of views, which is great. But I'm tired of dealing with YouTube in that aspect because they don't really mess with any of my other content unless it's the Sunday shift report. So I think I'm just not going to monetize those videos, which is great for you guys. You guys don't have to watch any ads when you're catching up on it or whatnot. But if I do anything uncensored, hardcore political stuff, I'm going to do probably videos on BitChute. They're a lot more lenient the way they work. So I do have a BitChute account. It is also down below in the description. All my social media and emails and stuff are down below in the description below all my videos. So just kind of give you an update. I kind of want to leave a lot more of any of the political jargon and current events and stuff about the health crisis stuff and focus that over on BitChute and what I touch on the Sunday shift report. They're not hitting me hard to the aspect of where they're threatening the channel or anything like that, but I don't want to. I'm going to stop monetizing it, if that makes sense. Thigh bone connected to the right on. YouTube gets mad at everybody. Exactly, T Prada. I pick and choose my points. I probably missed a few things. What is BitChute? LOL. Never heard of it. Pantry Mama. It's another here. Matter of fact, let me click out of a lot of stuff that I have up here on the screen that I've already went over early on in the chat. And now, guys, I will show you what BitChute is. Thank you guys for taking the time and having the patience while I kind of do some of this stuff. Let me go over to my BitChute account and kind of pull that up for you. It's another social media platform that kind of lets people have a lot more of a freedom of speech. Let me see here. Let me go to my profile and let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And I need to give it a second. I'm going to take a sip of coffee while that fixes itself. It stops blinking on me. I see it down there below. All right, so I have 13 subscribers so far on BitChute. Let me bring this up. I don't know why it's blinking up there. Maybe if I remove it, then bring it back up. Here, let me try this again. Stop screen, reshare. Because I don't know why it's blinking like that. To me, it's just annoying to see that. And hopefully it won't do it this time. All right, we're good here. All right, so this is BitChute. Again, you can note, you'll see my logo and you'll see my name. The link is down below. And funny enough, it's starting to publish all my content on there. So I'm starting to get a little bit of visibility on BitChute. They've been transferring my content over from YouTube. And as you guys can see, it looks like the last episode, I got 52 views, 38 views. So it's picking up with 13 subscribers. So that's a plus. So this is BitChute, BitChute. And I don't think it's monetized or anything. I have some of my links in here. But this is my BitChute, and this is how it kind of looks to you guys, folks. So hopefully that'll help answer some questions. And if you decide to go that route, I appreciate it. Hope I saw my name highlighted somewhere. Oh, thank you, Harvey Black. Appreciate that, dropping that link. All right, so moving on to something more positive. I talked about this a while ago, and you guys have been sending me lots and lots of postcards and all that fun stuff like that. I talked to a few people, and I'm still going to keep the Super Chat of the month. A lot of folks enjoy the heck out of the Super Chat of the month. Milo is trying to win still, and some of the other folks. I try to make it fun and worthwhile, and it's a part of me giving back to the community. There's some things that I plan on doing down the road in December. I'm going to be working with a few folks, and we're going to do something, but I'll announce that then. But so in regards to Christmas is right around the corner. Some of you folks have sent me in emails. Remember, I talked about this a while ago. For some of you folks who have been following me for quite some time, that I want to do a personalized, I want to print up some Christmas cards, and I want to send them out to you, the subscribers who want one. It's nothing that you have to participate in. Excuse me. And some of you guys sent me your information so that I can send you a postcard, basically, or not a postcard, a Christmas card. So it's going to be a Christmas card from my family to yours. I'm going to try to personalize each one depending on who you are and how well we know each other and stuff like that. So it's going to come from the Grey family to your family on Christmas. I want to try to get as much information as I can to who wants those. So I created a separate email. I know it gets confusing with emails, but it just makes it easier for me to sort through all of it, because I get a ton of emails right now. Believe it or not, I get a lot of emails from a lot of different people. But down below, it's called greychristmascards@gmail.com. And it's down below to say greychristmascards@gmail.com. Anybody who wants a Christmas card for me, and I'll repeat this a couple times throughout this month and the months leading to December, but I want to try to get them in the mail by at least the first or second week of December, because you know how the mail starts to run a little slow in those months. And I want to get all these Christmas cards to anybody who wants one. I'm looking at where I can get the best deal to print up some Christmas cards. I want them to look at least somewhat decent, something that you might want to hang on the fridge, and maybe, a nice personal note from me. Maybe I'll get Little Miss Gray and Lady Gray also to get involved in that and just have fun. You know what I mean? And it's just something for me to you. If you guys want to participate in that, the email's down in the description. I'll add that to my normal uploads so that it'll always be down there. But it'll say Grey Christmas Cards. Grey Christmas Cards @gmail.com. All right. Yeah, Esmore. I like going old school. How many of you guys remember years and years and years ago that's all you would receive? Family members would send you Christmas cards. Everybody was just sending Christmas cards. It was such a great thing. Do I have a referral code on BitChute? I don't know. Milo on the ready. I can check. Let me see if I even know what a referral code is. Help us grow. Let me see. My apologies real fast. Milo, instead of taking too much time, I'll look for it and I'll try to send it to you. There better be a token Hanukkah card in there as well. Zane, that is a great idea, to be honest with you, Zane, and thank you for bringing that up. If you do email me on that, tell me if if it's Hanukkah, if it's Kwanzaa, if it's Christmas, whatever you celebrate, whatever thing, that's awesome. So let me know, and maybe I can kind of cater that more towards you, so that I don't want to ever offend anybody. That's just not the type of person that I am. And yeah, that's my P.O Box, Harvey, for people that want to send me postcards, because I'm still collecting those. I still need to buy a board for all these cards and set something up. I think I'm going to buy a hanging thing to put behind me and showcase that on Thursday nights, the postcards that I've received from all you folks, because you guys are phenomenal. You guys have sent me a lot of postcards. For you folks that might be new to the channel, You can find all my information below. Harvey posted my P.O Box. I love to get postcards. I love to get letters. You know, I got some great birthday cards. I think Prepper 101 sent me a nice letter. And if you have any worries about me sharing any of that information, like if you send me a postcard, you don't want it shared, just let me know. Or if you send me a letter, please don't read this on air. Or if you send me like a gift, like Hawkeye sending me a gift, if you don't want me to show you a gift you sent me or something like that, just let me know. Leave a little note and say, hey, you know, this is just from me to you. I don't want you to share this or whatnot. And I you know, I respect that. Kid Carlson, that is awesome. Let me see here. Someone give him a hug. What's up with North? What's going on with North Shore? Did I miss something? Well, I want a freaking hug. I haven't had one all year. So North Shore, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I'm going to try to give you a virtual hug, brother, and a pat on the back. This is a virtual hug from me to you, North Shore. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you want this big old bear of myself hugging you, but hey, virtual hug, brother. Your like counter is broken. Shift engineering. No, I can fix that real quick. I don't like to run certain things live. Let me see here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Let me click on here. I can fix that, my friend. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to take precautions in regards. We have a lot. YouTube is full of trolls and all kinds of stuff like that. So I can fix that for you and save it, and it should pop up as soon as I do this, or you refresh the screen, either or, and that should pop up for you. Saved, and yep, there we go. So look, I got 12 thumbs down for being positive. Gotta love it, folks. Gotta love it. 12 thumbs down for being positive, and 138 thumbs up. Boy, did the haters hate. But anyways, moving on past that. I think it'd be pretty cool to do the Christmas card thing. And I have a lot of fun with it, you know? And it's just something that I want to do for you, the community. Hawkeye, high five, brother. Virtual high five. Sinsin 99. I remember Thanksgiving cards. Yeah, Chief Prepper, as do I. Thanksgiving and Halloween, all the different holidays. Voodoo Queen. And Voodoo Queen is a wealth of knowledge as well, man, when it comes to like, tinctures and stuff like that. She's awesome. So if you guys can do me a favor to offset these folks that I guess just don't like what Grey has to say on a positive note, who doesn't care about preparedness for some reason, go ahead and smash that thumbs up, and we can fix that situation. Let me see here. Is in Dennis Nixon? What is up, brother? No problem, Hawkeye. Oh man, that is great. So I think I went over everything I wanted to talk about. I did the BitChute, the hospital link, the Christmas cards. We talked about preparedness and why it's important with all the things going on in this world. Talked about the vegetables and a couple things that I received. So tomorrow is Wednesday. Usually Wednesday, I do some sort of preparedness video. And I know this video is probably not going to be a video that everybody wants to see, but I feel it's pertinent to the preparedness community. But I want to do, I did a kind of a video like this a while back when I was, I think it was a prepper book challenge. You see, that's Joe. But someone asked me, like, hey, Grey, is there any books that you recommend? I have stacks of books over here, and I kind of want to do a video about those books. Let me see. Milo on the ready. Where are you at, man? Where are you at? I just saw that. Is this not catching up to me? Right on, creative redundancy. Hamburg, Germany, a long way from Xmas cards. Wow, that is far. But I'm welcome from Germany. I liked it. I'm starting to see a lot of more of the international crowd move over to the channel, which is great. A lot of you guys know who Bjorn is. He's been talking about me over there as another great channel. Let me see here. I've met some good people over there. I'm trying to find out Milo. Where did Milo go? I'm trying to find it, Milo. Yeah, here we go, Joni. We all got a hater fan club. Hey, I guess a fan club is better than no fan club, to be honest with you, right? Let me see. What does this one say? Watch out for name collectors with saying that what is on the table. Right on. Let me see. Shadow Scott Sweet is going to get some tea. Stewart's prepping. Thank you so much, brother. JM, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Let me find you. I can't find you, Milo. I wanted to show what you said, Milo, because it was hilarious. I'm trying to back up, man, but these things, I guess the chat's moving a lot faster than I expected it to. We've had over 150 folks in here, which is phenomenal. Awesome, guys. I truly appreciate that. Milo, I wish I could find what you said, man. That was great. Let me see. Bonnie, what did you say? Vid about your books and a list we can have. Pony Girl, yeah, I can do that. I can put a list together. I can put links to the books if you guys want down below when I do the video tomorrow. But I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to go over the books tomorrow. I need to set up. I'm working on my camera gear because I need to do the Bearfac and the Amazon IFAC review as well. And then funny enough, you guys have heard of BattleBox, right? BattleBox has reached out to me. They want to send me something and have me review it. I've heard good things about BattleBox, so I guess we'll see that on the channel eventually. So just kind of giving you guys a heads up, something that's coming down the pipe. Hey, they are still giving you time out of their night. Right on, Kit Carlson. This is true. Oh yeah, there we go. Thanks, Harvey Black. I appreciate that, brother. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Where did you go? So Milo said, Milo on the ready said, who are the 12 dips that smash the thumbs down? We'll never know, Milo, but it doesn't bother us. We just move on. You know, here's the thing is there's some people that don't. There's always going to be someone that disagrees with what you say. But hey, to me, as long as we're trying to stay as positive as we can and stay moving forward, it doesn't matter what those people think. It doesn't matter if they hit the thumbs down. It doesn't really matter. YouTube looks at that as interaction. Funny enough, I did some research on the thumbs down button, just in case you guys want to know. There's channels that have like 1,000 thumbs down. What's up, Prepper Nerd? And Prepper Nerd, I need to get back to you in your email. We need to actually talk, Prepper Nerd, in regards to the email that you just sent me not too long ago. So some channels have like 4 thumbs up and 1,000 thumbs down. And it has a huge click-through rate because people are wondering, like, what is this person saying? Why is there so many thumbs down? I'm so curious. And they click on it, watch it to find out if the video is good or not. So there's no rhyme or reason. Maybe that's a way people can kind of give you the middle finger or something, but it doesn't matter, folks. Sarah Boss, welcome. Life is too short to dwell on them. Just move on. Exactly, Prepping Preacher. The Prepping Preacher. Spit it out, Gray. Drink some more coffee. You're absolutely right. The Prepping Preacher. The Prepping Preacher. There we go, Gray. Finally got it right. Angels arrive. Hello. Chief Prepper, my husband, also done it. Prepper Nerd, good morning. So I'm trying to think, is there any other questions you guys have for me that you guys want to throw in chat before we kind of wrap this up? You know, we're almost at an hour. Right on, D14. Right on, D14. Oh, man. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Sandra says, so why if the stab is safe and effective, did Congress vote to be exempt from? Oh, yeah, I hear you, Sandra. That's a whole nother ball game. I can go into that whole thing, but I don't want to do that on this thing. Thanks, Harvey Black, for popping that up. And most likely, if I do work with BattleBox, they'll probably give me some sort of discount code or something like that. So before you go out there, wait till I get the products in my hand. We'll go over it. We'll do a review on it. We'll look at it. Maybe we'll do it on a live stream too. We can do that as well. And go from there, you know what I mean? And kind of see what they have to offer. I've seen it on other channels. I've seen it floating around. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Prepper Book Club says haters are going to hate, and hate. Agreed. And here's the problem, folks. We need to stop the hate. We need to, like North Shore says, you know, hold up our brothers and sisters, us, the community. We need to band together. There is so much division and so much hate in this world. We need to move past that. We need to have some positivity in our lives. And I'm not saying that, I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to you, but you kind of get what I'm saying. The Prepping Preacher says it's chat, only subs or open. Right on, right on. Let me see, North Shore Preparedness. If you have my number, give me a call when your stream is done, thinking of going live on a topic. Want your input. Right on, North Shore. I'll give you a call. I have your number still. I got you, brother. As soon as I end this here, just in a few minutes, I'll give you a ring, brother. And it's nice. It's nice to have these folks' phone numbers. It's nice to reach out there and bounce ideas off each other's head. Thanks, Dennis. It's nice to conversate, like talking to Rip, talking to Prepper Now, talking to Rudy, talking to North Shore, talking to just even subscribers. I've talked to Hawkeye, Jeff, just so many different people, having conversations with them and just kind of pitching ideas and stuff, because I think Magic said it good last night when he had mentioned something. You know, it's nice sometimes for the content creators to talk about some things and bounce ideas. It's also nice to hear from you, the subscribers, and things that you guys think of and things that you guys want to see. I've been helping people build stuff long before the Rona 2A is the only thing we have scares them more than anything now. Everyone wants. Right on, Joe. Red Road Homestead, hello. Let me see here. Right on, Dennis Nixon. I thought that was pretty funny too, JT. And JT, we need to get together, man. If you get a chance, email me. I don't know if you want to share your number with me or not, brother, but I'm really intrigued by you and Gene W. and wanting to put something together. So I definitely want to kind of talk about stuff like that. Phones are not private. Miguel Boricua, we know this. And here's the thing, Miguel. Phones, smartwatches, TVs, computers, social media, whatever that you have, credit cards, bank accounts, your tax information, all that stuff, man. If they want information on you, they're going to find it and get that information. No matter who you are, no matter how great you think you are, you can be layered behind VPNs like I am. I have VPNs up the wazoo. It probably shows that I'm streaming from Norway or Sweden or Germany. Who knows where I'm streaming from, but it's bouncing off different things. I use VPNs. I use everything I can to protect and insulate myself. But if the big, strong arm of the big people want you, they're going to find you and they're going to get you one way or another. Think about this, Miguel. Most of my friends here locally are all sheriffs, law enforcement, firefighters, nurses, doctors, EMTs, educators. I have a lot of huge community that I'm friends with that, help me, giving me information, and we exchange information that I'm friends with. Some of the people that I hang out with, you know what I mean? And the things that they told me, there's almost nothing you can really do if they really come for you. So not to scare anybody or nothing like that. I don't want to end the live stream on a scary note, but all we can do is stay prepared, teach preparedness, share our knowledge with the youth, with our friends, with our family, and just be ready for anything that comes our direction. Sarah Boss, the day you were born and you got social security number, they know you. Right on, Sarah. Right on, Sarah. Yeah, even mail, not private. I mean, Kit Carlson, a lot of people like to use Proton Mail. And I don't know if I think did I talk about that or did I put that? No, I put that in my Discord. I shared that Proton Mail had to give up some information to a government. I forget which it was, and share their information from their servers to a specific government who subpoenaed the information. So even Proton Mail, people are like, I got Proton Mail, I don't have to worry about that. No, even Proton Mail has its limitations. Let me see. Skills community. Yes. I think Cellar Door and Wild Nesting are talking about skills community. Skills are so important when it comes to everything. Knowing specific skills like hunting and gathering and gardening and canning and prepping and primitive shelter building and fire starting, all that stuff is so important. Construction, electricians, plumbing, and it goes so beyond that. And Hawkeye, you're exactly right. Using Alaska's thing, reach one, teach one. That's a great saying. That is an awesome saying. My VPN has me in Vancouver. I should check where mine is, but yes, Allison. I try to do everything that I possibly can to insulate myself from the bad folks per se. But hey, that's all we can do is try and do our best. JM in the house says a rising tide lifts all ships. Don't be the one with the hole in your hull. Right on. Great saying. The roaming prepper, what is up? Sorry I'm late. Hope you're doing well, brother. I am doing well, brother. You're fine, man. Like I said, you could always catch the replay, man. I talked about some pretty interesting things in here, man. If you'd like to catch that. Now, that being said, does anybody else have any questions before we wrap this live stream up? We are just past an hour. And let me shut off this banner so it's not floating around. And I don't think I missed any super chats, did I? I hope I did not when I was running and rambling on. If I did, I do apologize to anybody who used that option. And I'm just looking here, and we got up to 169 thumbs up. That's awesome. I appreciate that, folks. Tina West, I hope everyone is having a blessed night. As do I, Angela. As do I. Let me see here. Bird in the hand probably means you've been Dennis Nixon. I love the sense of humor. Miguel, I agree. There's a lot of that going around, brother. I agree with you. Let me see here. I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. Just remember, you don't have to be The fast is just faster than the slow. The bear gets the person running last, even if you have to bonk someone. Right on, Chief Prepper. I used to mess with my little Miss Gray and say, if you're slowed down, I'm going to have to trip you and the zombies are going to get you. But it's just a joke. You know what I mean? You want to protect your family as best as you can. What's for dessert? Lori D, I have no idea. I've been drinking my coffee. Funny enough, usually I just have a little bit of honey for dessert. Sometimes I'll mix it in here. Jeff Riffle says, GreyMan, what is your favorite color? I'm going to be, and this is going to sound cliche, Jeff, but it's OD green. I love OD green. I also like the coyote tan. Those are my two favorite colors. I'm stuck on them. I have a lot of clothing. As you see, I also wear a lot of black. But OD green and coyote tan, most of my gear is those colors, so I just like that. And Dragon, nope, no missed super chats. All right, well, Dragon, you didn't have to super chat me with that, brother, but I appreciate it, man, and thank you. You've always been extremely supportive, Dragon. I truly appreciate everything you've ever done on the channel. You're a very awesome person. Let me see here. Exactly, Hawkeye. Honey is great. We still can get pudding if we eat Impossible. Sell her door. Let me see here. Ice cream. I do have ice cream. Do you find it hard to have a sense of humor with everything that is going on? Milo, it is hard. It is hard, but I'm trying to focus on the positive things in my life, like my daughter, like you, the community, like Lady Gray, like my father. I like to go and spend, at least once a week with my father, because I want to cherish those moments. So I want to focus on what's in my realm of things of handling. There's certain things that I can't do nothing about, something that's happening overseas, something that's happening in government. And people say, well, yes, you can do this and you can do that, and so on and so forth. But, I'm trying to focus on the positive things versus the negative things. I do talk about them. I do talk about them. I see something popped up here. Did I miss something? Red Homestead, thank you. Good colors. My favorite color is the see-through. Dennis Nixon, you're hilarious. You're on fire tonight. Prepper Book Club, FDE for life. Dragon, I have no idea what you speak of, Gray. LOL. Thank you, Dragon, for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. It is Milo. Everything is nuts. Laugh because it's the way it is. D14, you're good. That's a good way to think of. I'm having peach cobbler. Sounds great. JM, you didn't have to do that. You've always been super supportive. And JM, I'm working on that freeze dryer. I think we talked about that before, JM. The Excalibur. That's my next purchase. And one of the donations that you have sent to me is going towards that. I got that put to the side. But thank you, JM, and I appreciate that. Truly do. Let me see here. Red Rome Walmart frozen section had nothing on its shelves. Agreed, Red Rome. It's getting bad. And like I said earlier, the supply chain. There's a lot of things that account for that. And there's some great channels out there that discuss this in depth and keep better tabs on it than I do. But whenever I do come across information, at least here locally, I like to share that, especially when I'm in the grocery stores. I try to take pictures and stuff. Voodoo Queen says, I was forgetting my property today. Found 2 hawthorn trees, endless high blood pressure medicine. That's awesome, Voodoo Queen. CN, preparedness and beyond. Awesome. Dragon. I love you, brother, man. Thanks, JM. You are a rock star with pom-poms. But again, thanks, Dragon, for the super chat. You didn't have to. You guys don't have to use that option. I've told you that. But I truly appreciate the support, no matter how it comes in. Be it you're watching the channel, be it just hanging out here, being it the thumbs up, being the comments down below. Everything helps. Every little piece of it, man. Every little piece of it. Montana Sky says, what do you have framed on the wall behind you? If you don't mind me asking, it's fuzzy and I can't make it out. I know it's hard to. It's not going to focus on it. So behind me, I have the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence. Those are the 3 things that I have framed. One of these days, maybe I'll take some pictures and throw them in the Discord or put them in the community tab. I tried to find the most authentic looking, and I framed them because I believe in these documents. I believe that a lot of blood was spilled for these documents and our freedoms that we have today in America. So hopefully that answers your question. Prepper Book Club, thank you so much for the super chat. Where's my FDE fam at? Coyote Tan is so 2000s. Right on, Prepper Book Club. Camo is my favorite color as long as it's not pink or purple. Yeah, Jan, I hear you. That's who knows why they did that. I think that's more of a fashion thing, to be honest with you. When I was in the military, it was ACUs. I know they've changed now. You got MARPAT and stuff like that. And the Marines, they may have changed by now. It's been a long time since I've been involved in the military. Petron says, I like my Excalibur dehydrator. Celador tinctures are best. Let me see here. FDE is cool. Let me see here. Thanks for the thumbs up. I don't buy sugar-free, taste-free, fat-free soy mocha latte. Stickers are fun. JM. Let me see here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I got my travel papers, my great uncle from back in the day framed. That's awesome, Tiny Titan. That's awesome. You want to always, I know a lot of people try to erase history, but that's and we want to embrace history, learn from history, and enjoy it. And some of these moments in history have taught us a lot. Okay, great, folks. Late care, keep on creating as always. Thank you, Creative Redundancy. I'm going to wrap this up here in just a second, brother. Got the same documents for frames, just not quite as cool as yours, Gray. No problem, Stuart. Hey, at least you have them, and at least you're proud of them. Woodland BDU for the win. Joe Morgan, I have some old Woodland stuff. It's classic now, right? Send those docs to the White House. Right, Allison? Right, Allison? I should, right? Maybe they would probably, no, I don't even want to get into it, but you know. My doctor told me today that I am going, wow, S. Moore, that is not good. That is not good, S. Moore. I don't know what's going on. I'll have you in my prayers. I hope that is not what's actually going to transpire because you'll be missed. And we need you in this community, S. Moore. If you want to message me privately, that's fine. But I hope that's not true. Sorry, that kind of caught me off guard. Oh, okay. I'm hoping S. Moore is kidding because yeah, Harvey Black. I'm there with you. Rip Curl Ready is lurking and twerking. Right on, Rip. Right on, Rip. And thank you, Rip. You're an awesome person, man. That was a great conversation we had today, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said, S. Moore, whatever's going on, please let me because I will. Oh, okay, S. Moore, I got you. Just have faith. Have faith in thee, and you know where to have faith at. But we'll all be sending prayers to you. S. Moore. All we can do is, fight the good fight as best as we can and how we know how to. And I feel that personally, if you're religious or not, and I hate to get religious, I don't want to get too religious on you guys. I know, but I'm a religious person. I'm not like full, off the wall religious person, if that makes any sense. I don't want to sound like that's a bad thing or not, but I have faith. And I feel that prayers do help, especially when people are going through tough times. And Tara, I agree. I watched the video that Rip did earlier as well. Yeah, Jeremy Taylor exactly changed doctors. Just put you on your pray list, S. Moore. I'm soaking in salmon right now. I'm smoking salmon. Prepper Nerd, I got that wrong. I thought you said you were soaking in salmon. I said, that's probably very interesting, but smoking salmon, that's awesome. I joke. Sorry. No, no problem, S. Moore. You just caught me off guard and you worried me because I worry about you folks out there, All right. Not sure I want to see Rip twerk and love him, though. Right on. All right, folks. To me, that about wraps it up for the live stream. I want to say thank you, all you spit it out, Gray. Thank you for everyone being here and joining me this evening. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the support. Thank you, folks that did the super chats. I truly appreciate that support as well. Appreciate everybody who did the thumbs up. You mods are phenomenal people. You hardworking mods behind the scenes, making everything work, making the chat clean. But truly, truly appreciate every single one of you. I honestly do from the bottom of my heart. And look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday night's live stream as well, late night with Gray, and on the videos coming up. So thank you guys all for being here. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully you got some value out of this. And we'll try to get some people prepared. That's the key thing here is try to spread the word of preparedness, try to build community, and just be strong, and be prepared. Love you all. And I wish you guys a good night. This is GreyMan. Excuse me. I'm looking for my outro. This is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys on the rebound. God bless you all. Have a great evening.